Dear aspirants, welcome to my channel. This is an third semester Diploma in Civil Engineering, third semester Model Question Paper 1. Subject name is Advanced Surveying, subject code is 25CE31I. So already I have explained 2 marks questions. Now today we are going to learn 3 marks question and answer. So these are the 3 marks question and answer. The first question, explain the function of any three parts of transite theodolite. Okay. So in that first part, it is an telescope. So what is the use of telescope? We can use this telescope to target the object. Okay. And also when you can rotate in the vertical plane, so we can measure the vertical angles. And second one is horizontal circle or graduated circle. In this horizontal circle, we can measure the horizontal angle between the two survey lines. And you can see the graduations. It will be in degree, minutes, seconds. You can see the circle. It is having a degree, minutes, and seconds. You can read in the horizontal circle. Next one is a vertical circle. This vertical circle which we can use it for to measure the angle in the vertical elevation direction, and also which we can use it to determine the slope and height of an object. These are the three. So if you want me to learn more, just I'll tell you. Next will be a leveling screw which we can use it for instrument. You have to make a accurate level accurately. And next one will be the bubble tube which we can use it to ensure if the bubble will be in center, that theodolite will be in horizontal, perfectly horizontal. And next will be a tripod stand which we can use it for supporting the instrument on the ground. And clamp and tangent screws which we can use to adjust the screws. Sometimes the previous measurements you cannot adjust. With the help of these screws you can adjust the exactly a particular point. The next question is describe the steps required to set up and level the total station accurately over a known station. So there is the first one is a set up the tripod. That is the first type. Set up the tripod, nothing but you have to keep the tripod over a station where you have to mark the station point, and with the help of the leg you can adjust a particular height is a comfortable height. Next is mount and center the instrument. Here you can and once you have to keep the total station on the tripod. Here we have used a optical or laser plummet a centering perfectly in the center mark. A screw will be there. Next will be in level the instrument. We have some foot screws. Okay, with the help of these foot screws we can make the bubble tube, means instrument at the center. With the help of the here we are using a circular and electronic bubble tube. With the help of that you can make the instrument is level. Okay, our next will be a final check. In the final check we have to see the centering twice thrice whether it will be center. Based on this small adjustment we can start the surveying. This is the adjustment of total station. These the types of files for total station data transporter. The type that we call it as an first one CSV, that is comma separate value file for coordination data. That is, next will be a text. It is a plain text file for surveying data. DX file, this is a type. There in the DX file we can, it's like a drawing exchanging format for transferring data in the CAD structure. DWG nothing but it will be an AutoCAD drawing file. XML nothing but extendable markup language files in the data extraction. These are the files they can use it for this information taken. Next, discuss the advantages of total station. The first will be an eye accuracy. In the high accuracy, we have to measure the distance angle, a good accuracy values. Next, we have to go for saves time. If you use total station, you can save the time and you can do the survey as much as faster with a convenient methods. Next will be digital data storage. So whatever data you can taken from a survey, you can keep it as electronically, and you can reduce the manual corrections and manual entering you can reduce if you use this total station. Next will be an easy data transfers with the help of the digital. So whatever data which will be saved in the total station, that you can directly transfer to computer and AutoCAD software. And next fifth one is a less manpower, means we cannot require more persons if you use total station. And last is the multiple functions. So in the multiple function, nothing but at a time you can measure an angle, distance, coordinates and elevation in a one instrument. Next will be a difference between RTK survey or post processing survey. So coming to the RTK survey, what do you mean by RTK survey? RTK nothing but it stands for real time kinematics. Coming to the post processing, what we have to do, whatever data you can process after field work and completed data, you have to process with the help of the field work after completion of the work. Next year we have used coordinates obtained instantly in the field. Okay, here we can the coordinates obtained after processing the software. There you can get the coordinates. Here which required real time correction like links like a base station, so on. Here we don't require real time communication during a survey. Here suitable for setting out construction work, which we can use it for setting outs and construction works. Here which we can suitable for controlling survey and high accuracy mapping, this survey which we can use. Here we can use result available immediately. We will get the result available immediately, but it will take a more time because it is processing. It has to process. The name only it has to process, but here we can use accurately immediately result. Next is define active and passive remote sensing. In the active remote sensing, this sensing which we can use, it is having a own source of energy, and it will reflect to the illuminate to the target and measure the reflected signal when it is having own source. So once the target which reached, it will be and give the signal to the target. And this type of the survey, this type of sensing which we can use it for both data and day and nights. Example radar and lidar. This passive remote sensing, this is sensing which we can use it for natural energy and sunlight. It should be reflected from the surface of earth and it emits the thermal radiation. This sensing which will be depending upon the sunlight. Depending upon sunlight you can do. Daytime only we can use because it is expected by thermal sensors. For example, you can go for satellite camera, aerial photography and multispectral sensors which you can give an example. Define GIS and list its components. So what do you mean by GIS? What is stand for GIS? GIS nothing but geographical information system. So what in the GIS information system, what you are going to do here, it is a type of computer base. What we have to do, we have collect, stored, manage and analyze and display that geographically referred like a spatial data, planning and decision making. So it will give the proper information about the particular area. For example, it is a computer, whatever data it will extract from the geographical reference point and it will make the proper decision. So coming to the component, first component is an hardware. Hardware nothing but it is a computer, it may be in GPS device, sense servers and other equipments which we can use. For coming to a software, software nothing but it is called GIS software used for data processing and analysis. And data, coming to the data, it may be in spatial data or map or attributed descriptive data they are going to use. Next we have to people. Here people may be users, analysts, decision making, who is operating GIS peoples which will be required. Next is methods and procedures. Methods means whatever rules and regulations, rules and techniques for the collecting, processing and analyzing GIS data. These are the components: hardware, software, data and people and methods and procedure. Next is explain the advantages of UAV or unplanned aerial vehicle survey in comparison with a traditional. Okay, so aerial survey, the traditional thing, but aerial survey. So coming to the cost, it is a low cost. So UAV, unplanned aerial vehicle survey, much cheaper than survey used in the manned craft. and it is high accuracy and resolution. It is a UAV. It will be captured high resolution image which will be provided proper data for the accurate data for the survey, and quick data collections. It is having a large area can be surveyed in a short time. It will give the proper data to process rapidly, and safe operations. UVA can be survey hazards or inaccessible area without risking the human life. It will not give up any risk to the human. And easy diplomat means you will require minimal steps, and it can be operated with a small team. Okay, these are the UAV survey. Okay, if the content is useful, please subscribe my channel and share and support. So I am going to upload 5 marks and 10 marks question and answer. Thank you.